Yeah.
Oh, wait, I want to talk about that.
So, did you want to or not? Okay, we'll do it later. The reason there's music playing for our listeners. I hope it's faint enough. I hope I can.
You can barely hear it.
I'm in a public lobby. I guess it's a private lobby in Owen's new apartment complex. But of course, he didn't set up Wi-Fi yet in his apartment, so I have to go to the front lobby.
You're in public right now?
Yeah, I guess so. There's no one else in here.
What if someone walks in there?
Then I'll try to mute.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. Where are you? What location?
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, it's nice.
He lives in Jacksonville?
This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
Hi, I'm Noah. Let's go back there. He lives in Jacksonville?
Sorry. I'm still swallowing this bar that I just ate. Yeah, he's in Jacksonville now.
How long? Because I was just in Jacksonville, and if he was there,
Wait.
I didn't see him.
We just arrived yesterday.
Oh. Okay, so he literally moved there yesterday?
Yeah. Yep, so.
Nice.
So that's why I'm in a different location, which our audience doesn't care, but no, if you notice, this is not the normal thermostat, and Noah is now preoccupied. I will say for our listeners, we should be getting another guest on, at least for a little bit. I don't know how long they'll stay on.
So now he's coming on.
But it looks like temporary, is what he said. So.
Okay.
So, Noah, what did you want to talk about? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I wanted to talk to the guest.
What?
I wanted to talk to the guest.
Well, you don't get that.
So, let's talk about you and your needs.
I don't have any needs right now. I need some water. Yeah.
You do. Good thing you're in a lobby with no access to water.
Owen's got the water bottle. Has a water bottle.
Is he there?
He's in the area. He's running.
Hello?
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got it.
We're live.
Hey, guys.
We're on the air.
Hey, we're on the air, back with the Experience Podcast. I'm joining just in the nick of time for a little bit of an extra special podcast today.
We can go short, Tanner, if you want.
Yeah. So yeah. I
busy
appreciate that. Sorry, I might have messed up here. So yeah, sorry, I just joined. What was going on?
Where are you?
I'm in my room. I don't have a camera set up on my computer.
Oh.
I just have a mic.
I don't want to see your face.
Well, there's a little. You can see the Skype little profile. That's what I look like.
It just says TD.
Oh, really? You can't see my Skype profile?
Tanner, I can see your beautiful face on the Skype profile. So.
You can?
Really?
Yeah, I can.
I can't.
Maybe Noah has.
We're not friends.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
we're not friends. I think I might be friends with. Can you be friends with someone?
I think so. Or you add them
I added you to my contacts.
Yeah, add to the contacts. Is that
I don't think.
Yeah, not my contacts, Daniel.
I think you have to accept it too. So
let's talk about how. I don't see. Check your contacts. Let's talk about how there's so many different services that you all need to subscribe to and add your friends to. It's kind of getting to be, in my opinion, too much, right? What do you guys think?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like
friends?
Like Noah, I have his number. I have him on Snapchat, but now I need to add him on Skype. Like, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? This is bullshit. Like, I'm fucking pissed.
Can you add me on?
What's actually going on in your life?
What's actually going on?
No, you add me on Gig.
Well, my life's doing pretty good. Yeah, I started work 2 weeks ago. Yesterday was my my first full week, and I finished like my first project on Friday, and so I think it's going pretty well. It's like an introductory project to like kind of get used to like Google Cloud and like their API. So yeah, no, like it's been an interesting past 2 weeks. So yeah. And what do you guys think of that? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that like definitely a coded message right there?
Yeah, Tanner, you got a lot going on. It sounds like.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
You
There's a
definitely
lot
forgot
on my
about
plate.
this,
A lot
didn't
has changed really fast, really quickly.
And I appreciate you coming on the podcast and really making it a priority.
I know.
Even though you're pretty busy.
Yeah.
I can't just.
Even though
I'm not
you got a lot
joking.
going on
I'm not
in your life.
joking.
Yeah.
You can't just be doing this and we can't.
What do you mean I can't be doing this? I love my job.
Okay, I don't even know. I got nothing to say.
Push that. Push that.
Okay, that's
It's
good.
not a euphemism. I love my job.
Sure.
What kind of job?
Yeah. So yeah, data scientist.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Is this gonna stick, Tanner? Are you hoping to stay
No,
there?
I like the team. I like the work that we're doing. It's like short, kind of agile mini projects. And I think that's kind of nice, and that's the right amount of like coding that I wanted to do, and kind of the right code that I wanted to write. Like I didn't want to be like doing like CS major where you like, you know, make a website or do the back end, like and boring stuff like that. Like
Stupid.
like what Noah does, right?
yeah.
What? I'm not a CS guy.
Do you code a lot at work?
I don't like program. No, I do a lot of coding, but I don't like program.
What do you do coding for?
SQL. That's not really coding. I mean, it is, but it's not really.
Yeah. Or did you?
Different.
Okay, I mean I don't know anything about that.
Tanner, when am I gonna see you? We're gonna hang out.
Well, okay, so I'm very
What,
busy.
tonight?
You know, I've been what tonight?
Yeah.
I don't know about tonight. I have work tomorrow. You know, that's just the thing.
Okay.
Tanner's very dedicated. He's a school. It's a school night, so he keeps his.
It's a school night.
Yeah. So he's not gonna do anything crazy on a school night.
Where are you living?
Yeah. I live at home.
What?
Yeah, I still live at home.
Yeah.
For the past 3 weeks, my parents have been on vacation.
I thought you said you
Like
found
3
a place.
weekends. Oh, yeah, and then I got laid off of, like, from OneTrust, and I was like, well, maybe I need to take a break from looking for a place until I get stable source of income.
But now you do?
Well, yeah, but I want to I have to go into the office now, so I'm trying to get, like, a schedule. Like, it's only been my first full week. Before I start looking again, I'm trying to, like, get more acclimated and, like,
Well,
just
boy, do
settle
I
in.
have an offer for you.
You're trying to, I know. Wait, where do you live again? Is it near the Battery?
No, I live in Brookhaven.
I know. Okay, I'm trying to live near the Battery.
Under $1,000 rent. Oh, it's
I
very
know.
spacious.
I'm gonna write it down. It's gonna be in the running, but that's all I can tell you because I think
The common area is already furnished. Everything you're gonna have all the cooking stuff.
Really? Well, that's not a problem for me.
You do have to share a bed with Noah, but
That is not
other than
true.
that, it's, I would
That
say
is
it's
For
not a good
for under $1,000 a month, yeah, that's still kind of ridiculous.
No, you would not have to spend.
For
You have
maybe
to have
for
your
like
own bedroom
$20
and-
a month, I'd share a bed.
I'd pay you.
Really? Let's go, free rent.
No.
I think it's illegal. I don't know if it's
Is it?
can't be.
I don't know. I hate that guy.
Really?
Yeah, I saw him yesterday.
When? Oh, at the game.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I don't hate him. Yeah, I need to find a roommate. Daniel, you want to move in?
I just can't make that commute. You know,
Is it? Yeah, it's pretty big.
it's a pretty long commute. You know.
And Daniel, talk to me because the background looks a little bit different. Have you relocate?
Yes, you were here.
You're vicious. That's what you get for being.
You missed Tanner. You got to listen to the first part of the podcast.
Oh, man.
I'm visiting Owen, and he
Okay.
doesn't have Wi-Fi in his apartment set up yet. So I am in the front lobby of his
Really?
apartment complex, and so that's why there might be a faint music playing.
I don't hear it. But like, does Owen still like
Not
ships?
music,
Just
it's more
checking in.
He's big into ships.
Does he still like ships?
Yeah, he loves ships.
What's his opinion on the ships?
Is he there? Can you hear me?
He's around the corner. He's at the fitness center running.
He's running?
What is he running from?
Workout? Yeah. Let's talk about that.
He's running from his inner demons.
Oh yeah, he did that all the
You know
time.
he's got to fight those head on, right? Did you
Yeah.
tell him that?
You can't run from those. You can't
Yeah.
run from your problems.
Yeah, you really, especially if you're on a treadmill, you really can't get away like
Yeah,
physically
you're not
from your
moving
problems. Yeah. Like you need a lot more displacement between your problems.
I asked him to make an appearance. He didn't want to come on. He said, "I don't like Tanner."
That's believable. That's believable. I have a very contrived personality. Like you have to try to get it.
Are we gonna acknowledge what Noah's doing, or are we just?
Yeah, Noah's playing
My
with his
eyes hurt.
eye Clockwork Orange style.
Yeah.
Like he's like making it open and forcing him to
He's
watch.
never
Like
opened his eye more than he has right now. Okay.
I've never seen more of your eyeball.
You have to do this to put in contacts. You guys know where contacts?
Yes,
don't
I
do
do.
that. Tanner
You do?
does.
I do. Occasionally. Depends on if I'm lazy or not. Do you know?
Yeah, when you're.
Yes.
And Daniel, you just have perfect 20/20 vision.
It's
close.
right now. Look.
I can't really see it because the quality isn't that high, but I believe you. I
We
believe
believe
100%. Noah. We believe you.
No, you're
Never.
not.
I've never had reason to doubt.
Well, I've had reason to doubt, but
I ran into Tanner's brother the other day and I called him from Tanner's phone.
Yeah.
phone.
At the band party at
No,
family night. No,
it's just teen night.
you graduate for one semester and it's just shit was different from when I was an alumni or from when I was a student.
What does that mean?
You know, it's the culture's changed. The culture's changed. A lot of things have changed.
Wait, we're changing the culture?
You know, just what?
what part of the culture changed?
Just just.
Thank you for the answer, Tanner. No, you are getting older now.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think there's definitely been more of a culture change. It's like a shift away from some of the more traditional stuff. Like,
you're
like
farther away from it. You're on your second job now. You're
You got laid
almost
off?
getting your place.
yes, I have gotten laid off.
What about laid on? Anyone ever laid on you? Just laid on top of you? Casual?
In like a fun way, like a
No.
hee.
No, just like a casual, just like literally on top of you.
Yeah. So one of the coworkers, he kind of did that. Like,
Yeah.
I was just in my chair. It was like a friendly thing, and I wasn't gonna
Doesn't
push him
sound
off
right.
and be mean, but like, I've only known you for 2 weeks. I get that it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Like that. But so like one of my coworkers pushed me around in my office chair, like
You let him push you around?
in the office chair. Like I sat in the office chair and it was like a go-kart,
Another metaphor?
and then another person sat in my lap.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was just kind of a juxtaposition between this like very office-y, office space type corporate office, and then people doing like little jousting and karting down the halls. So, amusing anecdotes from work. So, I have to watch a bunch of corporate training videos, as you can expect.
I hate those.
And one of them was on like anti-discrimination, anti-harassment, sexual harassment. And just for some context, where they set me up in this like temporary little space. They're gonna move me to a cubicle like December, but they've kind of had me in this temporary space.
Where do you work now?
UPS Capital.
What?
UPS.
What? No, I meant like physically.
Physically?
Area.
Parts of, Sandy Springs.
What area of Sandy Springs? You don't have to name the
It's
exact.
right down the road from OneTrust. Glen Lake.
Is that where you used to work?
I used to work at OneTrust, and now I work just down the road at UPS.
Like UPS.
Yeah,
Oh.
that UPS.
Okay, yeah,
It's very close.
I went to-
It's even closer to my house. It's even closer than OneTrust. Marginally closer, I guess.
Mhm.
So I was watching that, and I kind of have this office space set up where it's like they have me in this little mini hallway connecting two bigger hallways, so people are constantly walking past me. And I was watching this sexual harassment, like anti-sexual harassment training video, and it's like,
Did it involve a panda?
no,
Okay, keep going.
but it was like very interesting. Like I don't have video. Well, I did take a video of it, but
I'm pretty sure that's against the.
I think it is 100% if I distribute it. Yeah. Well, it was like basically it was very sexual. Like it showed this woman propositioning like her young employee for like sex for like a promotion, and
Is that against the rules?
yes, you can't do that. And basically it was kind of shot like a porno. Like it had the whole you know what I'm trying to say, like he
No, I've
like
never seen
looks. Yeah. It basically it had this like they look like kind of porno actors because they were like
I don't know what they look like, so.
yeah, but can you understand what I'm trying to say? They're like attractive enough for
really.
porn, and like she's standing up and kind of like being a girl boss over him, and he's like looking up like timidly and bashfully like.
Does that make him a male wife?
It might.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm not sure about this, and like it's really it looks like it's the setup to a porn video.
It's really bad acting, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it totally. I mean, in the shot composition, it just like the way they frame that, it just looks like porn, and that's where the humor is derived from because people are constantly passing by my desk. It's a little bit of a distraction, but also when I was watching these training videos, it's like I'm scared these people are going to think I'm watching porn, and that's kind of they yeah.
Is it loud?
No, I wasn't watching without audio, which probably makes it worse. I minimized it. Well, I minimized the video. Like I put it like in the bottom left corner of my screen.
Well, first of all, they've all seen it.
Maybe.
Because everyone.
Maybe it's been a while. Yeah, but like it's probably been a while.
No, it's just. Usually, I just have the point and click adventure.
It eventually becomes point and click, but it's like, what should the employee have done in this scenario, kind of thing.
Then you just choose the obvious answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, it's like.
Mute and just see him.
I'm just saying, like, this video is, like, pretty highly inappropriate for my non-cubicle, pretty public space. That's where the humor's coming from.
Was there a door?
Tanner, are you saying...
Yes. I'm saying it looked like I was watching porn at work at one of the very
are you saying that the sexual harassment video made you uncomfortable about sexual harassment, and therefore was
it
likely
did. Yes, honestly,
you?
It did. Like I'll send you a little picture of it. Like...
But if you send that to me, would that be...
That's distributed. Like, you just have to trust me that it looked like a flimsy porn setup. Does that make sense? Like, it has that vibe. You know what I'm talking about. Like, it's got this weird, like, they're gonna fuck kind of vibe. And it's like, I need a promotion. What can I do? Yeah, it's like that kind of vibe. So. It's a very awkward, it's a very hard watch in front of your colleagues. That's what I'm trying to say. Needless to say, I think I've made a very overall positive impact on the workplace. So, yeah. That's basically my life. Any questions?
No questions.
Well, this has been a very Tanner-centric episode.
I tried to get... before you were on, I was trying to talk about Daniel and his needs.
Yeah, Daniel. What are your needs? And you're visiting Owen right now?
Yeah.
At his apartment complex.
Owen Wilson? No.
Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson. Yes, Owen Wilson.
Wow. Oh, wow. Good job, Daniel. I'm proud of you. And my good friend Mater's proud of you, too.
Oh, wait. Your good friend what?
Major.
What do you think I said?
I was talking, so I didn't hear. So have you seen Cars before?
Yeah, well, I was kind of like 33 minutes through it.
Oh, you were in the middle of watching it right now.
Yes. Yeah,
You did
it's
say
paused.
that.
So is this the first time you've watched it though?
No, it's probably the first time I watched it as an adult, and
Yeah.
I'm now
Are
getting
you an
like, the
adult?
jokes.
Don't kid yourself.
Would you consider yourself
like?
So here I had this discussion
I know you're like
recently.
23.
Like I'm 23.
Yeah.
I'm not an adult, but I think I'm becoming an adult, and I think becoming an adult is realizing more and more responsibility and accountability. And I think that's kind of you'll never feel like an adult. You'll just realize more responsibility, and you'll learn more, and that feels like being an adult. So you're never actually an adult. No adults are actually adults. Legally, I'm an adult, sure.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
I mean,
23.
can you rent whatever?
Can I rent a what?
You can't rent a car with like a fee for being under 25.
Okay, so once I'm 25 and I'm an adult?
Well, once you're 25, you have every right. I'm pretty sure that everyone else older has.
You can't run for president.
Yeah. So that's when you become an adult, is when you can run for president.
Well, no, because there's a lot of other restrictions.
Okay, if you're an American citizen, you become an adult when you receive eligibility for being a president, which is at
there's still other
35.
restrictions. You can't just be an American citizen. You have to be born here. Or Ted Cruz.
Or Ted Cruz.
Because he wasn't born here. He was allowed to run for some reason.
Yeah. So you don't have to be born here.
No, you have to be born here or Ted Cruz.
But like Ted Cruz wasn't born here.
I know.
So
but
certainly
he falls in those two options.
I know that. Yeah, Ted Cruz might not be the most,
He was born in Canada, I think.
Yeah, the best
You
guy.
said he was your guy.
Yes. So what did I mean by this? Let me defend my position. Ted Cruz is a very honorable and loyal man. He loves his wife and he loves retweeting porn. He loves it. And I'm voting for him because he's the most sexually promiscuous candidate. I'm writing in Ted Cruz in 2024. That's a joke. I full disclosure, that's a joke.
Okay, good. Because people
I just
might
have to clear.
think
I just have
he's
to.
one of the
I have to worry about my social media.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Walk it back, Jeff. Walk it back. Yeah.
Now that we know that you lost or about to lose your job for taking video of the.
yeah, exactly. I know. I need to save face. An interesting thing is I got a call today. You know how sometimes you get a call and it's like spam risk, or this might be spam, or this might be, this weird number. Has that ever happened to you guys? Do you guys have that filter on your phone?
No.
I know Android kind of has it.
Yes. Yep.
I have an Android.
Do you not have it on?
I think my phone's too old. I have a very old phone.
I got a new one. Like, I haven't seen this category yet. It said political call.
Okay.
And so I was like, that's interesting. I've been getting a bunch of texts from Marco Rubio and Ron DeSantis. I don't know. They're
Why
both
do they
Florida.
think you live in Florida?
I don't know. Maybe
voice?
one of my friends, like, haha,
Set you up or something.
troll Tanner by setting him up for like a Florida, GOP moves list, whatever. So I got this political call, and it's like, hi, we're not affiliated with any candidate. Just to be clear, we're from, I don't know, it was some PAC that was clearly affiliated with a candidate. And it's like, do any of these issues, like, as a person, so I felt like kind of guilty being like super mean, but it was like, do any of these issues affect you?
Why would you mean?
What?
Why would you feel bad? I mean,
why? Because like it's clearly a person like reading from a script and like doing a job. She's like,
yes, but if they want to work for, what were the questions?
Okay, so it's like, do any of these issues affect you? Okay. Rising inflation in grocery prices and gas prices, energy crisis. Like, it was like, okay. Obviously it was a little bit of a right-leaning slant to like,
yeah,
they're like
so much, dude.
Do you want to? I know exactly. That's why. And
buy a new car. I dropped $40,000.
So they're like, do grocery prices affect? And I'm like, ma'am, presently, not at this moment. Those aren't issues to me. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, is there anything that actually does affect you? And I'm like, no, none of those really issues affect me, and I'm doing pretty good right now. So thank you.
Did you say cold calls affect you?
I didn't want to be super mean
Or you
oppressor.
should have said like that. You should have said gun violence.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to be too mean or oppressive. She's like, what can we do to get a candidate that supports your needs? Something, like an anti-inflation candidate. We all.
What does that even mean? That's
I
the
don't know. I
stupidest
don't.
thing I've
I
ever
didn't
heard.
want to press. I didn't
Every
want to press her.
candidate is
Is anti-inflation. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. But like
Who
in
wants
Washington,
to
like,
get inflation?
what can we do to get an anti-inflation candidate in Washington? Is basically what they're asking. And yeah, I
Well,
was
you
like,
know, the media tells me that the woke liberals support inflation.
it's literally
that's
Nancy
what the media
Pelosi is
tells
the
you?
inflation police.
Yeah.
She says inflation goes up, Joe Biden makes it so. It's just that easy.
Oh, yeah.
That's how Washington
Too
works.
bad that inflation's literally every single fucking country in the world.
Yes, I know. I didn't want. I mean, I knew that, of course. And like,
Christ.
but I didn't want to like bug this lady who's clearly.
Oh, I would bug the shit out of her. I wish I got those
Yeah.
calls.
And so she was like, "Oh, thank you," is what she said. And I was like, "Yeah, no, thank you, and God bless America." And then I hung up.
God damn it.
I confused her at the end, threw in a little bit of an epithet, or I think that's
Wow,
what
good
epithet
word.
means, but like a little bit of a Republican epithet. Epithet. That's what I'm thinking, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually don't know.
Epitaph, which is inscription on a gravestone.
I don't.
Oops.
It's
Epithet. I'm thinking epithet. I think.
All right, you're going all over now.
it's an
This is a
adjective.
term used to characterize a person or thing, an
Yeah.
abusive or contemptuous word or phrase. I'd say "God bless America" is a contemptuous word or phrase. If I'm being honest, maybe that's controversial.
I think it's more of a song.
Okay, here's an example. So you know how like there's like strains of cannabis, weed, like sativa and indigo. So it's just saying sativa is an epithet for like that kind of weed. This is an example. Yeah. Interesting little English fact.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this weird wiki.
Sounds like you're
different.
babbling, which you're really good at, Taro. I'll give you that.
I am, but I'm not. And also, it gets really whoa. Okay, it says there's a certain word for I'm not gonna like say this, bro. You want to see my screen? It kind of
No.
goes.
The people can't, so I don't want to. Oh, you're gonna show us anyway. I'll read it all.
Term used to characterize a person or thing. Contemptuous.
Okay, no, that's not cool.
I'm just reading what's on here. I didn't type this.
Why would you talk about? Oh,
I didn't do it. I mean, I think cannabis sativa is a good example. I didn't do-
WikiGIF? Fuck that website. And shit.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to look up their corporate donors. It's probably
Say that.
Ron
Yeah.
DeSantis.
Yeah, honestly.
Ted Cruz, Ron DeSantis. Yes, the right-wing boogeymen. Marco
Is it
Rubio.
WikiGIF?
I didn't know it was a thing either. I didn't make this website. It did that on its own. And also that was their example. Like
For
I
our
don't know.
listeners, it included a slur. Is what
Slur,
Taro was hiding behind.
I wasn't gonna say it.
He,
a very public
Tanner wanted to
podcast.
say it, but we had to tell him not to.
Yes, they had to. Daniel quickly texted me and he
It's
saw
true.
that I was just really simply itching to say that word, and he had to text me and say, "No, don't say it, Tanner. Don't do a wiki diff." Yeah, what's their bias? You can type in anything. So wiki diff. What's the difference between? Wow.
And I've got a question for you.
Yes.
You specifically, not for WikiDiff. What's the difference between milk and a
Yeah.
brick?
Milk. MILK.
Yes, and a brick. You know?
Do you mean
What's
like
the, no, what, it's like a,
this isn't a word puzzle?
no, it's not a word puzzle. I just want to be, it's like a,
Well, there's a lot of differences.
it's just kind of a riddle, do you know?
Okay, so it's a riddle, then it's got a clever solution. So
No,
let me
no,
think
no,
of a
no,
clever.
not necessarily.
Okay, then here's the clever solution. Milk is a substance that comes out of cows. It's a liquid. Bricks are made of small particulates and like clay,
That's
and they're formed into a solid.
you
Yeah,
one of
solved
the
your riddle.
combinations.
That was easy. Is that what bricks are made of?
I don't know, but it's close enough.
Or the bricks of cocaine? You don't know.
There you go. Just making sure you know the difference, because if you didn't, you'd be, really, really stupid.
I'd be dumb as
Yeah, so,
milk, you could say.
That's a pretty good one.
Thank you.
Daniel, who are you talking to on mute?
I'm not talking. Owen just fucked out.
Okay, can I see?
Aw, yeah.
I want to
No, he
ask
doesn't
if you like to say.
His laptop's broken.
So ask him why he's running from his demons. Ask him hard-hitting journalist
Why are you
questions.
running from your problems?
He wants to know. They want to know why you're running from your problems. He just shrugged.
Sure.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Even he doesn't know, and maybe that's part of the mysterious. One word to describe Owen that and I've just learned this word
There you go.
is Owen is demure. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right.
Dude, enough with your big words.
What's the difference between demure? I don't know what it means, but I hope it's good.
A reserved, modest, and shy, typically used of a woman.
I didn't mean it like that. Okay.
Hey, Daniel, tell Owen that Tanner just.
No. I didn't. Okay, it says typically used. And what we're doing right now is I didn't know the word fully. I knew it was kind of reserved and shy. I didn't know the last part. I didn't know it was like. Demure is a word you don't hear often a lot these days, but it used to be a huge compliment for a woman or a girl. I didn't know that it was like specifically gendered. I'm now just guys. I'm listening, and I'm learning.
Hey Tanner, do you have anyone in your house that happens to be like a little demure?
Yes. That's where I learned the word.
Could be anyone in your family, I guess. Hypothetically, you said you live with your parents. Dude, stop talking on mute, Daniel. Keeping secrets.
I'm just showing Owen something. What is that?
What does that mean? What is?
Yeah. So Tanner's going to be preoccupied. So no, it's only.
Back to back?
I think it's.
Wait, what?
ERB.
Oh,
yeah, no, I'm back. I had to check my self because I didn't.
Before you wreck yourself?
Well, I didn't know demure meant that. Virginal is a synonym. Yeah, virginal, chaste, staid, prim, prissy, prudish, goody-goody, straight-laced.
Virginal?
Oh shit! Is
all
that
these words?
Are you calling Owen a?
It's virginal, not virginal.
Oh, virginal, yeah.
It's virginal. That is
virginal.
A similar word is ladylike. So he kind of called Owen ladylike.
I didn't know. I thought it was more. of the reserved part.
Prissy.
I thought it was just more the reserve. I didn't know it was all that. I just thought
Maidenly.
it was. Daniel, are you like helping plead my case here? Tell him I didn't know. I didn't know.
I'm just relaying all the bad stuff you're saying. So.
But tell him I didn't know about that part. Tell him I meant like the shy, modest part. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. I swear, reserved and modest.
You care a lot more than he does.
Okay. Well, he knows that, right?
No, he's firing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, should we wrap this up? Tanner, you to go? Are you busy?
Yeah. Well, I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, you have work tomorrow. So
yes. So I have to get up early.
I appreciate you guys coming on. Noah especially, since you have a lot in your personal life.
I have a what?
Yes.
I haven't.
A lot going on in your personal life.
Oh, I do, but you're kind of cutting in and out.
So
yeah, I think the internet of yours is dying.
So that no one's gonna be able to hear you.
So thank you so much, everyone, for listening to a special episode of the Experience Podcast. We have Daniel, of course, in Owen's apartment's lobby. Noah reclining in his chair after a long, hard week, ready to return to work on Monday and just be galvanized and ready for action. And you have, of course, myself, your host, Tanner, doing the most. And there's a mosquito in my room.
Tanner, who's all he has is work tomorrow. Nothing else going on. So.